Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Follow Friday question of the week. This is going to be a weird one because I can't put the follow the people above and below, because if I do that, the post gets hidden and you can't see it and no one knows what's going on. But I have a lot of people I want you to follow. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just going to post this video for now, and within the days underneath it, I'll post paragraphs of people to follow, because it's not working. So I'm sorry, it's not me, it's the Twitter thing. It's their algorithm, it's all messed up. But anyways, with that out of the way, I want to say I hope you all had a good week. It is Friday, and this is this week's question of the... I wore this shirt already, right? That's better. Okay, so where was I? Yes. So for this week's question of the week, first off, I want to tell you something. I am a great magician. Watch this. See? Told you. All right. So, for my question of the week for this week, what is a game? Now, you can choose any game from modern or retro, but what is a game that has, that has the best costumes in gaming? Now, I like the fact that most games now have this option to change your costumes in the game, but it's always been like this. I think about Mortal Kombat, right? In the first Mortal Kombat, you have like yellow Scorpion. I think he wears yellow, but if you choose like the same character, he has an orange ninja swap palette. Is that how you say it? And you choose Sub-Zero, and there's like a darker blue Sub-Zero, and that was in the original ones, because in fighting games you gotta differentiate the characters. For games like fighting games is expected. But for other games, like think Mario 3, you have different costumes you can choose. That's actually kind of the point of the game. But what's your favorite games that have different costumes? I can tell you what some of mine are. Actually, I'll tell you two of mine. Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. Now, there's lots of different costumes that Spider-Man had throughout all the years. Every Spider-Man game has, thankfully, a variation of costumes. There's so many Spider-Mans. But the difference between Spider-Man and, say, like Batman is that Batman's costumes are all like a black shade, and then there's a blacker shader, and then the emblem's a little bit bigger. But Spider-Man is full on like a different costume. Even going back to the original Spider-Man on PlayStation, they had different costumes. So in the original PlayStation game, for the 2001 one, not the one based on the movie. Those ones you didn't get to change the costume, funny enough, except for the Amazing Spider-Man ones. But those ones you could change the costume. That's the first time I was able to play a symbiote spider that I remember on PlayStation. But PlayStation, before all this, the Amazing Spider-Man game used to be my favorite Spider-Man game, the one based on the movie, because I liked the amount of costumes they had in it. But in the later games, Web of Shadows, you had like 7 on this side, 7 on this side. You had the symbiote versions, and then you had the Spider-Man versions. And it was the first time I was able to play as Spider Carnage, which is freaking dope. It's so dope. And just like how much you can change your costumes, I want to give a special shout out to Jim Plays Nintendo. Jim Plays Duo. Jim playing games, man. That guy keeps changing his name just like I changed my costumes. So give a special shout out to him to follow until I have everyone else follow on the Follow Friday. But anyway, so Spider-Man 2 came out on the PS5. And again, you had, not only did you have Spider-Man, but you had Spider-Man. Yes, they're both Spider-Man. But you had the Miles Morales Spider-Man and the Peter Parker Spider-Man. So you had costumes for Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and then you had the symbiote versions of those costumes for Spider-Man. But you also had costumes for Miles Morales in that one. And there were 2 of the costumes I actually really enjoyed. One of them, and I think it's in this one, is the black symbiote Spider-Man from the Sam Raimi movies. That was dope to finally get that in there. I know it's dumb because it's like not a creative costume, it's from the movie, but I like those movies, so it was cool to see them. The second, with Miles Morales one, I think he has a Wolverine costume, which I've never seen before, spoilers, and it was so cool. And you could also change like the templates of the colors and make them blue and red, like the 90s cartoon. It was so cool. I want to play that game so badly. You can even choose the Into the Spider-Verse costume, where they do that weird animation thing, and it's so cool. And you can have the costumes without the special effects, so you can have the Sam Raimi Spider-Man costume with the effect. Oh, it was so cool. I love when they do that. The other game is Super Mario Brothers 2 Odyssey. That was awesome. Wait, Super Mario Brothers 2 Odyssey. No, Super Mario Brothers Odyssey. There is no 2. I'm playing it on Switch 2. It doesn't matter. That one had a bunch of costumes too for Mario. You can play it. You can make him dress up like Waluigi, Wario, Dr. Mario, American Mario, Mario, Luigi Mario. It was great. You had all these different costumes, and you can also like combine his outfits with the different hats. You can have him show his nipples, which it's not Sorry, guys. He's Italian. I'm Portuguese. We're hairy guys. Mario would not be smooth like that. He'd be a babushka all the way down. Anyways, so he'd be in his swim shorts with Smooth, and you can make him wear like a top hat. That was so awesome. One of my favorite costumes in that game is, stupidly enough, and spoilers if you haven't played this game, it's 10 years old, you can actually dress him up or put the costume of the Super Mario 64 polygon-looking costume, and I thought that was great. It was an amazing thing to throw in there because it kind of shows up later in the game. So I like the fact that you can dress him up as the old school Mario in like 4K now. I haven't got that far. It's my second playthrough, but I can't wait to get that. That one was I liked it because you can purchase the costumes and they're all free. There's no DLC involved. Resident Evil 2, the remake, does the same thing where you can have the polygon PS1 versions in the game itself. But yeah, so I think it's cool that Resident Evil 2 even had that option to have. Had the option to have that option as well. Wait, what? There's different costumes. My point is, I love costumes in gaming, especially if it's free, but you know, I get like you're paying for them and all that. So what are your favorite costumes? You can go anywhere. Like I'm talking like even the color swap, like Mega Man, you can change the colors. I know there's a reason behind it. But I know that there are other games that do. Mortal Kombat does it. Pac-Man's always yellow, but there's different variations on Super Smash Brothers. That's another game that has amazing costumes, Super Smash Brothers. Games that have different costumes. Leave a comment above and below. I hope the polls show up. I hope it doesn't get blocked again. And this is going to be a pain in the ass to edit. But yeah, so leave me comments below, above. No, you leave the comments below. I'm above you because I'm above everyone because I'm amazing. And video reviews would be great. But yeah, I want to hear your points. What's your favorite game that has costume changes? And what's your favorite costume? It doesn't have to be from the same game. Just go nuts! Go nuts! Go nuts! Go nuts! I have a pimple. I have a pimple. I've been trying to distract it wearing hats, but I'm seeing it. Look at it. Look. Stupid.